Now, on the one-year anniversary of a military coup in Myanmar, the United States, Britain and Canada have hit top Myanmar justice officials with coordinated sanctions. As part of a joint action with the United Kingdom and Canada, US has designated 7 individuals and 2 entities connected to Burma's military regime. The US Treasury Department has placed sanctions on Attorney General Theda Oh, Supreme Court Chief Justice Tun Tun Oh, and Anti-Corruption Commission Chairman U Tin Oh. The Treasury said they all were closely involved in the politically motivated prosecution of opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in a statement, "We are coordinating these actions with the United Kingdom and Canada to demonstrate the international community's strong support for the people of Burma and to further promote accountability for the coup and the violence perpetrated by the regime." Blinken also said the United States will continue to press the regime to cease the violence, release all those unjustly detained, and restore Burma's path to democracy. Following the U.S. lead, Britain said it was imposing sanctions against Theda Oh, Tin Oh, and a third person, U Thein So, who is the chair of the country's election commission. In a statement, British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss said Myanmar's military regime has attempted to terrorize the people of Myanmar into submission, adding that through fear and violence they have created division and conflict, and that the UK will always defend the right to freedom, democracy and the rule of law. The Canadian government said the military regime had shown no sign of reversing course on Myanmar's situation. It slapped sanctions on the same 3 regime senior members as Washington. The United States also separately imposed sanctions against several business leaders and companies. Those are accused of providing financial support to Myanmar's military regime. Meanwhile, 1 year after ousting her in a coup, the junta has leveled fresh charges against Aung San Suu Kyi. Suu Kyi has been detained since February 1st last year. She has already been sentenced to 6 years in jail for illegally importing and owning walkie-talkies, an incitement against the military and breaking COVID-19 rules. The military junta has now charged her with influencing election officials during 2020 polls. If convicted of all charges, she could face sentences of more than 100 years in prison. The junta cancelled the results of the 2020 election in July last year. Independent monitors say the polls were largely free and fair. The junta has promised to hold another election by August 2023 if stability in the country is restored. The country is currently riven by clashes between the military and anti-coup fighters. The takeover triggered mass protests and a crackdown on dissent. United Nations investigators released a statement saying that more than 1,000 people may have been killed in crimes against humanity and war crimes since the coup. Ahead of the anniversary of the coup, the junta warned that holding protests could lead to charges under the anti-terrorism law. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.